Go. Hey, what is up, YouTube? Zormaster here, back again with some more content for you guys. And I am here doing a theory video with my good friend. Can you please say something to the audience?
Hello, everybody. Hello, I am JC's Animation, and I am very pleased to be here. So today we're going to be talking about some good old knowledge. Are you kids ready? You are. Okay, cool.
Woo. Woo. I'm pumped right now.
All right.
Let's get this started.
All right. Okay then.
If you have not watched, what? We got issues. We got issues.
Oh no, we don't got no issues.
Oh, we got no issues. Anyway, if you have not watched the trailer for this Sonic Forces that came out this E3, make sure that you go watch it. So anyway, we're gonna be talking about the trailer and having some theories on it after all the ending as well. So,
Okay.
JC, would you like to start out or?
All right. Let me see here. So, first of all, we do actually know that Eggman is the person that took over, the city or the whole world. We don't actually know yet. So, this trailer actually shows a little bit of gameplay of that, and I don't know what type of theory I'm going for because at the ending of this trailer will just destroy your minds, like what you're about to see here. And I honestly think I do not know why, Shadow, Metal Sonic, I forgot your name, Chaos, and Infinite came into the scene and stuff like that. It's very interesting. I don't know if the whole mind control thing that people are spewing about, Shadow is under, some type of mind control or something like that. But it just might be okay, it's just a group of bad guys, and love, from the past into the present and stuff like that. I don't know. That might just be just a get together and they'll fight this bigger enemy, Infinite. And, we don't know about that. But we do know that most of the Sonic games we know, it has to do something with a mystical creature. It has something with mystical stuff and ancient stuff. So I'm pretty sure Infinite is a mystical person that Eggman, some shape or form, got his hands on, and is using Infinite to take over the world, or Infinite was the person that made Eggman achieve his goal in the first place. So that's just my little theory about what's going on. It looks very interesting, and now I'm gonna pass it on to my good friend so he could tell you his theory about this dang game. Go ahead.
Ooh. Before, I had a thought that mind control was involved. But after thinking about it, and classic Sonic's in the game, so I'm assuming we're gonna have some aspects of time travel involved. So that got me thinking, maybe this new enemy that we see in the trailer has brought our old enemies from the past and came out and caused the destruction, because we have Chaos. We know what happened with Chaos at the end of Adventure 1. Metal Sonic, we never really saw Metal Sonic that much.
We see Metal Sonic more so in the past Sonic games,
Yeah.
especially Sonic CD. I think that was pretty much his first debut of being in the Sonic series. That and OVA, he made an appearance there. So yeah, he was supposed to be Eggman's great creation. So yeah, there you go.
And I believe, I don't remember what his name was.
Yeah, I don't remember, but he's part of the Deadly Six, and he came from Sonic Lost World, and like I said, mystical creature. Eggman thought he, was, controlling them. Well, he kind of was through to this button that he was using against them, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's when they came into play.
Yeah, so I have my theories that time travel is involved, because before the last time we saw Eggman tossed out to the void of space, and we never really understand how we got back. And after seeing him in Lost World, so yeah, maybe he found this new enemy, formed a pack, and was able to create this army of revolution and stuff.
Okay. Okay. Or it could still be just the gimmick of, since Sonic and classic Sonic is there, the whole gimmick of like fighting the past enemies that were enemies before, and just having that whole spute all over again.
Yeah.
But we have to clarify that it's not a continuation of Generations, and it's own story, own game. And the funniest thing is, the creative character could actually come into like real play and stuff like that, because they're basically a Mobian, and the forces and stuff like that are just the resistance, and basically the resistance is gonna fight for justice and save the world and stuff like that. And that's what it is. I don't know if it's Mobius people that are joining Sonic into taking out the greater good. We do not know enough story to have a big analysis, but it looks very suspicious to have all these evil characters and we don't understand what is happening, what is going on. So we're just saying that Infinite is Infinite. Cut that off. Infinite is this bigger, badder bad guy, and I'm pretty sure. I feel like that he will. He's powerful enough to turn on Dr. Eggman like Metal Sonic has done in the past. So who knows? It's looking pretty interesting to me. And all we could do is wait for for the game to be released, or they're gonna just probably release another trailer. Who knows? But yeah,
I totally agree with that. Like, I could see an uprising because you always know nothing goes right for Eggman when he partners up with someone. It went wrong with Chaos. It went wrong with Shadow. It went wrong with this.
It went wrong with all of them.
Yeah.
All of them. Yeah. Which is super crazy to think about that. After some time, you'll probably learn this lesson and stuff like that. But we won't know. Maybe Infinite was one of those things that he found. It's just a theory that he found, and partner up and made a pact. It's just like, okay, I'll do this for you if you do this for me, type of deal. And that's probably why Eggman won as far as taking over the world, but we still don't know how he's going to deal with Sonic, because Sonic is still around, still kicking, and there's two Sonics on the playing field, and there's you, and it's very difficult to like I said, map out what exactly is happening. But my money is on like not mind control. Like, it has to be something different from that. I mean, it could be due to Infinite. We don't know what Infinite is capable of. From the looks at him, he looks like an iteration of a Wisp, like the Frenzy Wisp, and he's just more evil. Which one of my loved ones made a perfect example and stuff like that. Like the Wisp. Why is the Wisp back in this game? Well, from one standpoint, in an interview, the Wisp are kind of there for their creative character, because your creative character uses this weapon and it uses the Wisp's power. Now, it could be an interesting take. The Wisps are there because of Infinite. Infinite could have been this big old entity in the Wisp's universe or something, and maybe he's just the higher up and stuff like that. That could be a possible reason of why the Wisps were returning in this game, because they completely did not talk about how the Wisp returned in Lost World. I mean, when I was looking at the game, my theory is, since, after colors and the Wisps are like free, they can migrate, they could go to places. Maybe some of them actually, made home on the Hex in Lost World. But it'll be very interesting to know how the Wisps came to be into this game, if it has to involve Infinite, if that was, a take on that. If not, then Infinite is probably just this new evil villain. Like I said, a mystical creature that Eggman probably found, made a pact with, and returning all these evil enemies back into play. But like I said, we will not know until the game actually release. I don't know if you want to add anything to that.
No, I don't wanna. You clearly said everything that was going on in my mind. Ooh.
Okay.
See, I don't know if this is. I always got this like, this thing in the back of my head, and it's where's 2006? That's like, I'm not saying like we're missing a certain main key villain, like Mephiles, for instance. It's just like we have all these representatives. Like we have Metal, we have Chaos, we have Shadow, and so. But like Sonic Team, Sega, they know 06 was a bad game. They're using it as a pun. And I feel like there should be some representation of it in this game. And seeing this is keeping in the back of my head that like maybe we'll get something in the future. We'll get a reveal. Maybe we'll learn more about Infinite, because right now we don't know much about him. Only that I just looked this up. I just looked at the concept picture, the picture that we saw in the trailer. So it feels like he has like all those the Wisp power, like Cube. How Cube can summon bricks and stuff. Yeah, like exactly what you said. Like he has to do he has some correlation to the Wisp in the game, so that's why we see them in capsules and stuff. So, yeah.
Okay. And I guess it's probably just going to be a short video because I actually have nothing else to add on to that. It's just very interesting to first see this trailer, and it's very hype. It's a very hype trailer, and it has everything that you want to know about it, and then you get this huge big surprise to see all these villains, and you're sitting there wondering why is Shadow there, because you can clearly see in if you've seen the gameplay of E3, they were trying to get Shadow in that little gameplay piece that Shadow was battling something, or they had to find Shadow, like they're gonna get Shadow, and at this trailer he's already with the bad guys and stuff like that, so we don't know what happened to Shadow between that time in the gameplay versus that time in the trailer, at the end of the trailer. So it's very interesting to see all these bad guys coming back, and now we have an additional bad guy that seems like that might be very powerful to where he doesn't want to listen to Eggman anymore when the time comes. I don't know if he has any correlation with Eggman. Maybe he just helped Eggman to just take over the world, and then he's just like, okay, I'll do my own thing, you do your own thing. It's a big mystery of many events that could unfold in this video game. So I think that's it. Thank you for having me. Like I said, again, my name is JC's Animation. Just thank you for having me, and I'll let you end off the stuff.
Before we go, I got one more thing. All right, if that's okay. It's about like we know that Shadow's like he's not an open guy. He doesn't like talking about his problems that much. So what I expect is like maybe Infinite made a deal with him, because we know he won't change because Maria and all that. So maybe it's also consistent with the time thing. So like maybe Infinite can bring Maria back or something if he just.
That'd be crazy.
Because we never had much knowledge of Maria. Only the fact that she's the grandchild of.
Gerald.
Gerald
Robotnik. Yeah.
So.
I was gonna add something to that, because that is an interesting take but there could also be interesting take that Shadow could be two timing infinite, like learning more about him, um, getting to know him, getting to know the enemies, and he backstabs all of them, come back to Sonic uh, in their team, and they take over them, defeat them, and save the world. Now that could be an interesting thing, but also yeah, like you said, which I think that's also interesting that maybe he is a ruler of time, but we already had a villain or a creature that has time in them, which was Time Eater. So eater. So maybe that could be a maybe. If like I said, if he is like the leader or just like this powerful entity in the Wisps universe, maybe has the power to do stuff like that. Because there's a lot of bunch of Wisps, and there's a lot of different powers that each one has, and he could mix and match, creating stuff like that. That could be very interesting, and use Shadow to his advantage, where he's just like, what, I feel like I could bring back Maria if they're going to use that take, and he is like another creature that could do time. But like I said, it's very interesting perspective. Just let us know. Let us know in the comment section below. We are a hot mess. We were trying to make this so professional, but we're tripping over our words and stuff like that. Sometimes I feel like we're repeating ourselves and stuff like that. But thank you guys for watching so much. I am not the person that's supposed to be ending this. I'm so sorry. Hold on.
You had it handled, but if you want to throw the torch at me, but okay, well, I'll end it off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Please check out my main man, JC's channel. He does animations, dance. I love his dancing and his animations.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.
Okay. Peace.